Hello, my lovely starbones. Welcome to your 1010 portal reading. Let's see, what do we need to know? 1010 is significant for those of you who are on the twin flame journey, as well as anyone who's on a spiritual path, because yeah, it's an angel number. It is this energy of new beginnings, opportunities, and even if you are single, then it's more so about focusing on yourself right now. It's very self-focused energy, and this is connected to the month of spirituality. October is a very spiritual month. It has the number zero. It is the only month which has the number zero, right? And zero is what? It's that circle. It is spirit. And that is why it is during this month the veil is the thinnest. Okay, so let's see what do we need to know. Today I'll be using this deck for the first time here on my channel, the Tree of Life. Let's see, what do we need to know for 1010 portal? Messages for 1010 portal spirit. Show us, what do we need to know? What does my collective need to know right now? Many of you are going through an awakening. Final. Let's see. I'm so excited to see the first card we get. The Pillar of Mercy. Grace, peace, love. Let's see what it says. And it's underneath. Wow, the crown. Source point attainment. What am I saying? Spiritual energy. It's your crown chakra. The first veil, the top one. Let's see the Pillar of Mercy. So this contains, I'm not going to butcher these words. I guess these are Hebrew words. So it basically means wisdom, mercy, and victory. It is the right hand pillar on the tree of life, but the left arm, the shield arm for most people when your back is turned to the tree. Oh, so here you enter the shelter of the shield arm, a place to rest and consider what peace means and how it feels. Wow, it is the similar energy that I picked up on today's daily reading, where we are realizing this there's this energy of gratitude, of like knowing that it's about counting your blessings and finding peace in what you have. And yes, it's also about taking a pause, building that gratitude mindset, and pausing that chasing energy where we're always chasing after one thing or the other. Sometimes it's material, sometimes it's love, sometimes it's this, it's that. It's like looking at the bigger picture. It's like finding happiness and beauty in little things, joy, finding joy, true joy in little things, little interactions, tiny everyday thing, there's something about that. Wow. It's this place of comfort, the heart, the loving space, the Ten of Cups energy. So to feel the true power of this pillar, you may first want to be clear about the things you seek in abundance. Yeah, what is abundance for you? What is true abundance? That is in connection with the spirit. Again, I'm getting that message that I got today. That turning of matter into spirit. The law of attraction could call, or perhaps you favor another way forward. It makes no difference, as this pillar asks only one thing from you: uniqueness. Abundance is flowing, be that spiritual, emotional, or earthly. And the feelings attached to that are evident and should be encouraged. Yes, Gratitude mindset is everything right now. You have to count your blessings no matter where you're at. You have to take some time out and count your blessings. There could be an adventure ahead, a holiday, or a change in your life that takes you into the unknown. But it's an exciting thought. You could also be encouraging someone else to go for it and sheltering them behind your shield. Beautiful energy. So it's again that energy of, feeling protected enough that you want to extend that protection to those who are in need. So this is again it's taking me to the word events right now. If you can, I feel like you guys should donate to those who are in need and do your tiny bit, like in whichever way. It doesn't have to be donation, it could be anything, right? If you are in a position or in a place where you can volunteer, maybe that. And it doesn't have to be about this very singular war event. No, it can be anything, any kind of service, serving the community, some sort of. And on that note, yes, you guys, so I am offering a free reading. I'll be doing this every month. So I'm offering a free one-on-one reading to you all, okay? So, how do I say this? I've never done this before. Okay, so all you have to do is, in order to participate, all you have to do is like this video and comment, okay? Comment below. And okay, yeah, just tell me what are you thankful for, and I will choose one of you from the comment section, and then we will go ahead and we will get done with the one-on-one session, okay? So in order to participate, all you have to do is comment below, okay? And please like, share, and subscribe. That would be wonderful too. And yeah, okay? So this, what do I call this? Is this a competition? It's really not. It's just a thank you note from my end to my subscribers here on YouTube, all my supporters, all of you viewers. Thank you for everything. So, yes, please do participate. And I'm going to announce the winner in my video, in my daily videos, I guess. Okay, on day 65. So watch out for that. 65, right? 63 yesterday. Yeah, day after tomorrow, if you're watching this today. So let's go ahead and get your portal messages. Not this. First, we're getting the Egyptian. Wow, that took a while to get out. Okay, you guys. Messages for Tan total. What's collective need to know? Wow, you guys, Sheta, if you were here on my channel for some time, you know what that, oh my god, came out yesterday, Capra. Wow, I love this. We have double seven energy here. That's Libra, that's the October energy. Nude, I need one more card. Wow, hero, another seven, triple seven here, you guys. I need one more. Up it, and I need one more. Love this. So back. Camel. If you identify as a star seed, as a light worker, as a healer, you have immense protection around you until October, okay? But as we move forward, collectively, the energy is getting darker. And this is a necessity of some sort. It is happening for a reason. Collectively, we are doing this shadow work right now. It's going to get stronger in the month of Scorpio, in the season of Scorpio. So that is November. But this is very much required because this is that energy of finding light, basically dragging light out of the darkness. The tree of death is very active right now. The flow of spiritual energy into the underworld. It's been quite a lot lately, and it is strengthening the tree of death. So that is also about, darkness enveloping the collective. So you will see that people will fearmonger. People, we already have a war, yeah, and there will be divisions after divisions. Duality will be seen dancing in its full glory around this period. It's a very good advice to kind of like not mess with the fools, not try to engage too much, but then there will be points where you will be forced to engage, and there you have to. But there is something about avoiding any kind of, what do I say? Like, things can get ugly very quickly, is that sort of energy. People can, like, start fighting for a very tiny thing. But with the 7-7 here, you are protected. You're protected. And you're guided to protect yourself in such a situation, okay? If you are in a place where you can be harmed physically or in any way like that, keep your mouth shut. That's all I have to say. You don't have to prove anything. Money is getting bigger. Life force is getting stronger. Your life force is getting very strong. Many of you, I see movement, travel, maybe vacation, something. And I think, yeah, you're guided to actually, Some of you, you need to kind of like disengage from your surrounding and take a step back and focus on, you have to do some major shadow work around this period. This is connected to the age of Aquarius. This is that destruction, basically. It's regime change energy. This is connected to the new world order, okay? And again, when I talk about the NWO, it's not that NWO. It's not the totalitarian one. No, I mean, both those polarities, right? Fascism and communism. Those are never coming back on Earth. Those are failed systems for a reason. Same applies to the concept of democracy, more like demagoguery. So all of that, yeah, it's dying slowly and slowly. The structure is decaying because the very foundation was rotten. All that happened, all those structures were in place to serve the very few. We did see a lot of progress, we did, but then it was very stunted progress where the illusion of progress was all that, but internally it was hollowing out the masses. Right now, what we are moving into, it requires deep cleaning, it requires total shift, it requires that tables actually turning. And what happens, when the tables turn, everything topples over, right? It's that sort of energy. A lot of your own shadows are going to surface. You have to make peace with who you really are. And some of you, you will be very, very surprised when you figure out who you really are and what you stand for and what you're made of. All of that is being revealed around this period. And your guides are going to make themselves known in a very strong way. The energy around you is going to get charged, very charged up. Again, I do see leadership position. Many of you, you're born for that. Many of you, you have achieved great integration when it comes to your shadow side. And that is, again, this beautiful driving force that really, really, is keeping you on the right path. So many of you, you cannot go wrong with whatever it is that you're doing. Because, see, I do kind of connect the age of Aquarius with the Aeon of Horus, right? We do have Hero here. And he's looking towards the future, so is Apit. So this chaos is kind of like required because it is destruction that leads to new creation, right? So there needs to be chaos for cosmos to exist. And right now, the cosmos is being, there's a shape shifting that is taking place. And again, there is something about the tree of death. We kind of understand it as this realm of spirit where, there are these dark entities and whatnot. Yeah, but even those entities, that very realm is created by God, is a part of God, and it serves a higher purpose because without the tree of death, all this spirituality, all this ascension that we are seeing here on earth won't be possible. It's a very, very, very important part of who we are. Earth is kind of like this jungle, cosmic jungle, right? We are like on the cosmic scale, we are the barbarians of the cosmos. That's why the emphasis on spiritual evolution. That's why a bunch of us, we are like, quantum leaping and trying to like take all of us with us, but everyone is not coming with us on our timing. Some people want to be there in the 3D, in that dimension, in that density. So it's really going to be like that for a while. It's going to take a lot of work and also time. Time is of essence. So because we are in the space where we're ruled by time, basically. Even if we quantum leap, time controls us too. Because what is time? It's that restrictive energy, the Saturnian ring around us, right? We are on a leash. It's making peace and behaving and still going for the light. Knowing our origin, knowing who we are, knowing where we are coming from. Being in touch with our divine nature. Never second guessing that, but also understanding the game of this world, you know. Have empathy, but there is something about having a level of detachment too. Otherwise, you know, you can get swept away very easily. That's when the shadow gets loud, and that's when the shadow takes over, and the ego starts driving your vessel, your very mind. It takes over. That's when it happens, and you cannot afford that, because you guys, you're here to teach others how to integrate their shadow in your own unique ways. Uniqueness, right? Mercy is an attribute of God, the universe, the source. It's a very important attribute of God. No matter the religion or whatever, there's just one God. Everything goes back to that source. So mercy is a big attribute, right? And again, it's connected to the tree of death. There's a part where mercy dissolves. It's shielded, it's veiled. That's when the very primal animal nature gets active, and you know, everything is kind of just destroyed. Some people need to go through that. It's a choice that they make. But with Apathare, it's also like you're here to provide assistance to others. You're here to do your best, especially when you're tested, especially when everything and the energy around you is against you, when there's chaos in your individual pockets, wherever you are in the world. You have to make sure that you find order in that chaos, and you do not contribute to chaos. You are the order police. Cosmos police. Also, there is something about calling a spade, especially with the energy of Horus, because Horus is this energy which is above labels, above divisions. But at the same time, it leans towards the light. It is not a big fan of darkness. And that is why a lot of it is coming up, because there is this deep cleaning again. There's this deep cleaning going on, and also the Clifford is super active right now, and a lot of energy is being released. Is coming up into our realm, especially since the veil is thin, and it's going to get worse that way. So all the light workers are also kind of like just make sure you have proactive practice in place, where most likely I think visualization is the best technique, and also make sure your aura is logged in when you go to sleep. Yes, please pay attention to your protection, spiritual protection. It's very much important right now, from now onwards until, I don't know, this winter, this entire winter. Let's clarify, yeah? Which tarot should I use? Not the thought, nope. Let's get 4 cards. Make sure, like, when the resources flow in, when the money gets better and better, you know what you have to do with it. It's not about instant gratification. You have to do something. You're here to do something. 2 more. Let's see. King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, wow, Seven of Wands, Death, love this, Judgment underneath, love this. What am I telling you guys? Deep cleansing is taking place and deep awakening is taking place right now, okay? You have to be in charge. And you have to stay guarded. Also, be very mindful who has access to your energy at this time, okay? You anyway feel like detached. You're focused on yourself for a reason right now. And you're focused on your growth, especially when it comes to your material security. And you're just focused on taking care of your family, the very loved ones, the very close ones right now. It's about that. It's about, yeah, just focusing on what matters the most. Rest, everything is kind of like out in the void. You're not really concerned with anything else right now. Also, whatever it is that you're starting afresh, anew, exponential growth. Some of you, if you're yet to, do not second guess that. Okay? I want to see why death is the advice. Transform. That is the advice. Look at that, Empress. You'll be tested. People will be testing you. Situations will try to come back from the past. But right now, you just have to focus on yourself. That is the energy. At least for the month of October. No, it's about you right now. It's about... Also, you have to focus on maintaining energetic boundaries for some reason. I don't know why that is coming through so strongly, but it is very crucial right now. I actually want to know why. Why is that? How? Show me, yes. There's something about distraction. You get distracted. You get like your energy centers get erratic. It gets affected very deeply when you engage with some particular person. There's something about that. Like there, you have to. If you're supposed to be together and you know this is it, it will happen. But I feel like right now it's about you and you and you alone. Especially if you want to have everything that it is that you desire. Right now, you have to focus on yourself. You cannot sit in this energy of woe is me. Does it make sense? Even though I know you don't sit in that energy at all. But sometimes it happens, you know, you're just tired and you're like, oh my God, I am so fucking lonely. There is just no one. And then you go into the zone that's coming up and you're like, stay strong. Spirit is like, stay strong. This is nothing. You have been through worse, you know? And this is you in your empowered energy. And that is what you should be seeking right now, working on consolidating that empowerment once and for all, where even this one person or one situation or whatever it is cannot have that kind of power over you. It's very much required for where you are going, where you are headed. And also, this is going to serve your very connection in a wonderful way where, you know, those regular same issues won't pop up. If you do this work, it is about putting an end to that vicious cycle. of your own making. Focus on your work, what it is that you're building here, okay? Look at that word right underneath the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles here, Ten of Pentacles. Money is big. Money is big. This came out in reverse, right? It came out in reverse in yesterday's reading too, I guess, in one of the groups. I think it was group 1. Scorpio season, yeah. You'll be tested in your love life, I guess. So you have to do this work so that you pass the test. Okay, anything else? Any final advice? Focus on what it is that you're doing. Page of Swords. Ten of Wands. Hierophant, yes. Research. Research, find out what you have to find out. You will be getting the key to something big here. And you have already put in a lot of work in whatever it is that you're trying to build here. But yes, I want to actually read Postulant. It's kind of like an initiate, yeah. It's like, looks like a monk to me. But let's see what it is. Who is he? If they mention that in this. No, there is no historical figure associated with him. So yeah, it is about having the real information. You need to access more info. You guys have, like, again, you have very unique gifts. You have very unique things to offer to the world, you know. And I think the key is right now a gift is trying to come through, okay? And I think it has already made itself known, and now it's about you, whether you go ahead and do the work required to fully bring it to the surface, to fully ground that gift from one of your past lives. Definitely, that is why it's showing up here as a page. It's of course very mental, and also like less screen time maybe. And even if there is screen time, focus on research. There is something about research. You have to dig deeper, because that higher wisdom is right around the corner. And there's something about how you're going about something which is unnecessary. It's too much work for no good. There's another way to do it. Why? Let me see. It's just that I feel like you're a bit distracted to actually see it that way. Why? Oh yeah, Knight of Wands. Two of Cups. Distraction. If you feel like, you know, this answer is going to come through someone else or something else, or through unnecessary travel or something of that nature, that's not it. It's going to come through self-effort, and it is something very small that you have to do. It's not elaborate. It's not something very you have to just, I don't know. I think you're doing something too much. Like there's extra work, unnecessary, which is kind of causing a blockage. But why? The Moon. Temperance came out that way. See, even this guy is like looking for something else. You know, these people are talking here and he's like that way, looking that way. I don't know what is he looking for. As if he dropped a penny. Some of you could have ADHD issues. But whatever this is something which is like very, very much of an interest to you. So once you dive in, you can hyper focus, and that's when, you know, things are taking off for you. Regardless, whatever it is, it's happening. You know, you just have to find away. And Sagittarius energy is strong right now in this one for the advice, right? So yeah, this is connected to higher wisdom, and it is coming from your past lives. It's reminding me of Mula, which is the symbol of it is the roots of a tree. Again, tree of life. We did get that very weird message where some of you want to double, or you're already doubling and you don't have enough info. Maybe that this message is for you guys too. Like, yeah, do your research properly, okay? Yeah, justice underneath the moon. And Four of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Okay. What else? Do we need anything else? Let's get one card from this too. I like this deck very much. Okay, Spirit, show us messages for 1010 portal. What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know? Any final messages? Let's see. Invoking the infinite. Fruit of life. 52. That's a 7. Very spiritual. Seeing all this infinity symbol, these infinity symbols, and then the triangles. A lot of 8s. That's 888. 8. It's a beautiful card. It looks like it's giving me very Andromedan energy for some reason. Also serious. Let's see. Where's the book? Come here. $52. Healing and renewal. The figure 8 was received as a healing symbol, and research into its healing effects is ongoing. That's relevant, you guys. An ongoing research. It's also reminding me of Ouroboros. And I did mention the chaos in the cosmos and all of that. I mean, of course, that's a forever ongoing theme. There's also a Mobius strip, the universal sign for recycling, which represents single-sided non-duality. Additional triangular geometry and color activate the flow of healing energy. You have pulled this card today because you are actively involved in a healing process. It is likely self-healing that you seek. Wow, this is what I was telling you guys, right? This is that time where it's about you, because you're doing something individually. You're not going to get answers through others. And I believe because it is connected to the integration of your shadow, so healing makes sense, right? That's what healing is, in a way. When we integrate the shadow with our light, the spirit within, that is what brings us into equilibrium. That's when we find the harmony as well as our unity, right? Wow. Energies move into your body from a divine source and through your hands to touch the place that needs attention. Reiki would be very helpful for you guys right now. If you're open to that, go for it. Go for it. It's going to accelerate the healing process for you. I don't offer Reiki sessions just yet, but I will be after the winter solstice. So yeah, just putting that out. Also, I will be offering second Reiki. Yeah, goddess segments. Okay, so where was I? Use your intuition to help identify the weakness. It is often emotional healing that must take place to heal a physical wound. A wounded spirit is most comfortable in a failing body. I always say, right, you guys, take care of your body. Do some physical exercise, some sort of have some sort of practice where you're moving your body, okay, that is based on bodily movement. And that, no, it just does not. Some people I know, okay, this is going to be a weird message, but I have to say this. Some people think just because they're having sex, they're very active. I mean, no. Do all that, sure, but also you have to have some sort of practice in place where you let the energy flow. Sex is like you concentrate all that energy into one space, into one place. It's different, and it's not exercise. Sex is always spiritual, especially if you guys are here watching a tarot reading. I know you have that spiritual bend of mind, right? So I think someone needed to hear that, because for a lot of people, sex is a cardio routine. Anyway, use your use your intention to focus healing energy and move it to the place that will allow the body to act in accordance with a natural tendency toward good health. Accept the call to heal and renew yourself first, then offer this gift to those who will seek your assistance. Because you guys are light workers, right? And we did get this message about the Page of Swords. You have to work, you have to practice, you have to do more and more research. And this message definitely resonates, because yes, I also need to do that. I just need to probably make more time in order to do that. I really have to, but I think that kind of applies to you guys too. You have to make time for these changes. And there's something about routine. Having a routine is very much important, a schedule in place. Meditation is also going to be very helpful during this period. And also, I think October is the best month for meditation, and I think it's usually this month when I meditate quite a lot. Otherwise, I'm off most other months. I'm like, really, yeah. I think October and also winters, for me personally, winters is the time, because I like to just sit in the sun and meditate during winters. I don't know, it's just like, it's a very, very lovely energy. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for the 1010 portal. I hope this reading helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.